Right, here we go, build update number 1 on the 72nd scale Supermarine Spitfire Mark 1A. Yeah, got the cockpit all together with a little matey sitting there, but yeah, I have to say he's not focusing particularly well, which is a bit annoying, but in my opinion I think that's probably the best pilot I've ever done, so I'm very happy with him. So it's just, yeah, it's just getting the light right on it. Yeah, so there you go. I've got the two sides of the fuselage all prepped and ready to glue together. I've done the interior green on the canopy, ready for the top coat of the RAF green over the top of that. So yeah, and I've where's it gone? And I've done the prop as well. So yeah, the next stage, as per the instructions, is stick those together, and I will come back to you once I've done that. Right, there we go. So, yeah, instruction number 3 done. That's that together. Took a little bit of doing because the cockpit was slightly weird shape compared to the fuselage, but yeah, that's good. I'm going to rub the seam lines down now and try and minimise them. And then on to number 4, which is putting the wings on and the tail plane. So I will, yeah, I'll bring you back once I've done that. Alright, wings are held together with sellotape, but that's a majority of number 4 out of the way. I can't really see it, but I've cleaned up all the seam lines. So now once the wings have dried, that'll be ready for painting. So yeah. I've almost done number 4. I've left the canopy off and the exhausts out. Well, the canopy out to protect it from when I'm painting, so I don't put splats all over it. And the exhausts I always put in last once they've been painted separately. I'll put them in just before I do the weathering. So yeah, there she is. I'm gonna call it a night on this now, and I will update this next time I do a bit of work on it. See you in a bit. Alright, bench update. All the sellotape's off the wings. Had a few fit issues, as you can see sort of here and on this side as well. The wings really did not want to go on properly, but we sort of got there. It's not amazing, but it's going. I've done the underside blue on the bits that need to be underside blue, and I've masked off this area because the that wing, as you can see from the diagrams, is going to be painted black. So I'm going to get on and do that, and I will come back to you when that's done and dried. Alright, so got the underside painted, got the one black wing, everything else. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. As I said, had some serious fit issues with the wings, but I managed to just about sort them out. There's a couple of gaps, but I'm not too unduly worried about that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to stick the air intakes for the radiators on, and then once they're dried, I might put the undercarriage in because it's going up. Haven't decided yet. I might do that, I might not. And then I'll do the earth brown for the main coat on the top side. Yeah, but it seems to be coming along okay. I will update you once I've done that. Right, okay, so latest bit on the Spitfires. I've done the brown coat. It probably needs re-going over in a couple of places. I stuck it on a cocktail stick just to make it easier to hold and paint. As you can see, all the underside is done. That just needs weathering, but that'll come later on. Yeah, fairly happy with it. Let's get it under the light, see if you can see it any better. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. So there'll be a few bits to go over on it, but yeah, so far so good. Yeah, quite enjoying this little kit. I do love the Spitfire.
So it's one of Airfix's oldest, I believe, and yeah, it's just an enjoyable little kit. So yeah, I will see you when I update in a bit. Okay, right, next stage done. As you can see, I've done the green and brown camouflage. The underside's looking okay, but the problem is, I don't know how well you can see it in this light. Let me pop it down there. See if I can find it. Yeah, I've got some splats on the wingtip here with the brown and along the front edge of the wing. It happens. The problem is my black paint has, since I last used it, has dried out. So I'm just going to have to wait a couple of days now to until the model shop's open, because it's Sunday tomorrow, so it will be closed. So I'll have to wait till Monday or something, and I can get another pot of black paint and I can carry on with the next part of that. But apart from the little splats, I'm very happy with how that's come out. I can't even paint the exhausts because they need to be base coated in black. So this project's on hold until Monday. To fill in the time and cure the boredom, I've got an old Nokia 3310, so I've decided I'm going to paint that in the green and brown camouflage. This is like the Spitfire was, just for a laugh. The patch there which hasn't been painted, that's where I put my number because I can't be bothered to learn it, so I've left that. And yeah, so might do a little bit more. Well, I'll show you the finished project, so I'm not going to make a video on it. But yeah, that's it for Spitfire right now. See you in a bit. Alright, here we go again. It's been about a week since I've been doing anything on this because the local model shop was closed. But I actually went out to one near Durham yesterday to go and check it out. Amazing shop, huge. So many kits, so many accessories. I even managed to pick up something which I've wanted for ages for a couple of other projects, some brass rod. So I'll make some railings for a couple of boats that I've got. One of them will be up for sale at some point. So yeah, I've repainted that underside of the wing, so I've got rid of all the brown splats. This is now ready for its first coat of varnish. Before we lay on the decals, varnish it again, and then do the weathering. So I'll see you once I've done the varnishing. See you in a sec. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I've done most of the decals. Yeah, the ones on the wings are proving difficult to settle down because there's some features underneath which are part of the detailing on the wings. I've got this Humbrol decal fix to soften the decals. It doesn't work as well as some of the other products out there, but I can't afford them, so I'm making do with this. It's just going to take a day or so of continual application of it before the decal shrinks into all the detail. But it's worth the effort. I'm quite happy with it so far. It's coming along. I've only got like 3 decals left to do. They're going to go on the underside, but I'm going to wait until all this lot is fully dried and cured before I turn the plane over. Thanks to Steam Geezer in the Sun, another YouTube modelling channel. He recommended this. It's a wax burner. You can get those smelly wax things that make the room smell nice, and this just melts them and burns them off. This is one I got for the wife for Christmas, but I tripped over the light and smashed it. You can see the repair on the back, but I bought her a new one for her birthday so I could have this one. I mean, for the first time I've done a load of decals and I haven't had to go and change the water. The only thing is I think you should keep an eye on it, because there is the occasional waft of steam coming off of it, and you can't really see, but there are bubbles forming at the bottom of the water. So I reckon if you left that on, eventually it would boil the water. But I don't think you'll be doing that many decals in a session for it to be that long. But at least know it will heat the water from cold, so I can just leave the water on it because I'm lazy. But anyway, I'll update you when I do the next stage. See you in a little while. Okay, yeah, sorry about the glare on it, but managed to get the decals to sink down nicely into the detailing. I've done the underside as well. Not quite in the right place, but that'll do. So it's time for another coat of varnish to seal them in before I start the weathering. Right, so the Spitfire's had its black wash, as you can see. Looks pretty cool, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, once it's fully dry, I'm going to take off the excess so it just leaves the panel lines and a little bit. Yeah, see the underside as well. I'm going to make up some whitewash and do the panel lines on the black wing in a minute. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. But like I said, I'll be washing all of the excess off with cotton bud and white spirit very soon. Once it's all dry, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've washed the black wash off, just leaving the panels outlined nicely. I didn't film it, but I did the first ever attempt at doing panel lines on a black background, and I think that came out pretty well. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I do love doing the wash, because it just makes the aeroplane look really used and filthy. But yeah, so put the exhausts in, do the exhaust burn along the sides of the fuselage, and then there's a couple more bits to go on, and then I think I'll call it finished. So I'll see you when I do the next bit. Alright, here we go. Oh, I've got the canopy on. That didn't fit very well, so the back end of it I had to shave off with a knife, but in the end it went on okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with the turnout of this one, especially those the roundels on the wings. The way they've shrunk down into the detailing on the wing. That looks really cool. And the ones on the underside are pretty cool as well. And where the hole is for the caps of the machine gun bullets to fall out of, the way that just naturally became a hole in the decal. I didn't have to do anything with that. So yeah, it's largely finished now. I've just got one more job to do. I super glued the cocktail stick into the little hole in the underside, so I could actually, work on it, and also I can just stand it in the blue tack, even though it likes to fall over now because the blue tack's gone soft. But yeah, I need to cut that off and drill it out, and then there's one tiny little bit of clear round to go in that hole, and then that will be finished. So yeah, I really enjoyed this kit. To say finished quality, it's possibly my best one yet. Yeah. It's only a simple Spitfire, but as I said, really enjoyed this. Yeah, so I'll wrap it up now, and then you'll see some pictures and maybe a video of it hanging from the ceiling where it's going to live. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I will, there's many more adventures coming, many more build videos. So if you liked it, hit the thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, share, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.